All right, guys, let's talk about the one of the biggest penny drops that we see today. Looking at my scanner here, I look at my small cap momentum, and the one that pays attention to my eyes is CJET, and it's not just because it's the biggest mover down. It's just because we will revert to these EMAs, and we can have a nice little solid gain here. Right now, this EMA 20 is sitting at 20 cents, and the EMA 50 is sitting at a dollar. I don't think we're going to hit this EMA 50 in some time, but I do think this EMA 20 will get hit very soon. So I always tell people I like to take an end of day swing looking at the 15-minute chart as the most reputable entry, and CJET qualifies. It is down a little bit after hours, but anything in the 50-cent region is a good buy, in my opinion. You can see right here we're at the low with that 53. So if you're not in right now, this is a really great area to get in. And just it going to 70 cents, I mean, look at this game that you can possibly get. And this is, 60 to 70 cents is a very conservative target. Back up here at this 70 cents is looking at 30% return. All right. So if we go up to just the 60 cents, you're looking at over 20% there. But I really like this thing here. We'll see. I think this can just easily revert to the mean. At the very least, go to this 20, make that 26%. It hasn't touched the EMA 10 in quite some time. 60 cents right there. But we'll see what this wants to do. Now, if this does not work out, and let's just say it just consolidates, which is the worst thing I really want this thing to do. What is going to happen is these EMAs are going to bring it down to it. All right, we know this has volatility. It dropped over. I mean, look at the daily chart. It dropped over 66%. Right, so we know there's a lot of eyes on it. It's the biggest thing on the screener right now. But we know we are very conservative targets. All I'm aiming for is that EMA 20. I'll go break even once that happens and see if this keeps rising up. But we have a daily candle hitting that ATR 4. I actually don't mind the China sector because a lot of this stuff moves in the after hours. This is actually one of my favorites. We nailed, I think you guys remember, we nailed NXT last week. It's actually pumping again. You see how we're coming back to this EMA 20? Look at it. We literally perfectly reject there. We nailed this thing last week. Same thing. Buy it towards the end of the day. Price comes back up to this EMA 20, making over 50% returns, and it goes above it and it makes a little uptrend there. I mean, this was a monster return, and we nailed the bottom on this last week. Over 133% return. SMX, same scenario. We did this thing last week too. As you can see, had this monster EMA 20 towards the end of the day. We look at for those touches as these are the ones that matter the most. We wait for that time distance, and then look at this follow through that we have. I mean, this thing made up over 88%. That's what I want to see what CJET does, is at least touch this 20, go break even, and see if it can, kind of get above that. So CJET right now is sitting at that 53 cents mark, 53 to 55. This is a good loading zone. I have no doubt about this can get to that 20. And I mean, making 20 to 30% gain in an overnight thing is not that bad. So it's only 4:36 p.m. when I'm making this video Eastern. China stocks like to move in the after hour session. A lot of shorts, a lot of people probably bought this thing when it just started dropping a lot. It got into the scanners in this area. But yeah, I definitely like waiting for the after, right towards the end of the bell. You see this beautiful touch right in here. We got that 15-minute touch here towards the end of the day. It's 3:30. That's where I look for positions. So I got into some. Keep in mind these are riskier. This is a risky penny stock. I always want to be out before 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. So if this does not move by 8 in the morning, it's probably not going to move, and it's probably going to keep going down. But I have a very good high success rate of buying these towards the end of the day and seeing these move. As long as they have volatility, which it does, we are coming into this, just a quick reversion to the mean will probably make us some good money. All right, so this one's a good one, down 6% after hours. I keep this one on alert. I'm going, if it does drop after hours, and let's say it goes into the 40-cent area, I will do one more accumulation there, and we'll go from there. But I do like this one. All right, I do like this one a lot, and we'll see what's going. So it's on the top scanner. I was going to get NXTT, but this one already moved, barely missed that ATR4 touch, and it just made a monster pump from here. I mean, look at the moves you're getting, 55% return on this one. So we'll see what CJET does. Had a little, minor move here. I'm looking for that 20 though, so we'll see what it goes from there. All right, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like, subscribe, comment. As always, join the premium Discord. I'll try to look for some of these high volatile moves at the end of the day and try to find the best one. There's actually a lot today that I see, but CJET's the one that has not moved, so I try to play the one that hasn't moved. But you're more than welcome to join the Discord. Click the link down below in YouTube comments below, and in the description it'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts, and it'll take you to this free chat landing page. If you want to subscribe, hit how to subscribe and hit day trade alerts, okay? When you hit that, you'll get access to all my alerts, day trade, swing trades, and my day trade live stream every day I go live. I think you guys will love this. But yeah, keep an eye on CJET. I can see this like pumping any minute. All right, any minute this can pump. Once this, this drag down with 3 million volume. Imagine some volume coming up and just seeing this. First target is always that EMA 20. So plop your 15-minute down, see where that EMA 20 is, take out a good bit of your size. And then go break even from there. So if this goes to the 20, that's your first target. And then the second target would be this EMA 50. But if it hits this 20, you go break even just in case. Because remember, this is resistance. If this goes back down, you don't want to be holding this still. But as always, get rid of this by the end of the day tomorrow. Or not end of the day, 8 in the morning tomorrow is how I like to play it. All right, guys, let me know what you guys think. CJET is the #1 penny stock that has the dramatic move down, overreaction kind of move. According to my system and bands, we should have a nice little bounce here. Daily channel, 15-minute channel. We should have a solid move. Let me know what you guys think. And you're more than welcome to join the Discord. Use your computer to subscribe. It's only $12 a month. I think you guys will like it. All right, peace out, guys, and happy trading.